1937年の夏、ダナは夏休み中シルバーシュピーゲル山小屋で仕事をすることになった。夕方頃、ブラウンシャドウのファシストが率いる人たちが到着したので非常に忙しいようだ。ブラウンシャドウのファシストが率いる人たちが到着した。
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Eh, Dana?
But what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. Good. That's right. Glad you listened to my advice. Just keep doing as I say, and you'll win 'em over every time. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
なんかそんな甘い目で見つめられちゃうと困っちゃうでしょうよ。
I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap! How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel rousing! It's this kind of rebel rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy. Oh.
なんでこんな不機嫌なの？いやね、ひどいわね。
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
襲われちゃうっていうか、危ないわ。
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
これパパ、今度レナさんを操作するのね。
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something? Not now, Lenny.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
What a fiasco.
っていうか
Shouldn't you be in
ポイントが
bed?
寝なさいってこと？レニーは。
A blasted fight. That's all I need. Go up to your room, Lenny.
はい。
Dana did a good job. It's nice and warm in here now, but maybe a bit too much for Herr Hoss. So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
演奏できんの？じゃあ私もって弾けるの？ 早く寝なさいって言われたら怒られるよ。
Ah, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
弾けないのね。なんか切ないな。せっかくのいいムード台無しになっちゃって。レオン・コバテス、新聞の切り抜き。1936年2月15日土曜日、バゲンにて現地の男性レオン・コバティスが衝撃的な大回転を決め、優勝候補2人を差し置いてガルミッシュ・パルテンキルヘン冬季オリンピックの男子金メダルを獲得した。ノルウェーのイバル・バラングラッドは 0.34 秒遅れで銀メダル。そしてドイツのルディ・クランツは彼の同胞であるノルウェーのフランツ・フナーとバーティル・パーソンを倒して銅メダルを獲得した。21歳のコバティス、オリンピックでメダルを獲得した唯一のバゲンジンスキーヤーとなり、1932年にレイクプラシッドでハンス・ガートマンが打ち立てた国家記録を打ち破った。それが全てさ。この一瞬のために人生を捧げてきたんだ。バゲン出身の無名の山岳ガイドはそう語った。私はレイクプラシッド1932年では銅メダルだったが、ずっと金メダルを夢見てきて、それがようやく叶ったんだ。興奮して仕方ないよ。コバティスは男子オリンピックのスラロームで金メダルを獲得した2人目の男性としてマックス・シェファーの後をたどった。巡ったたどった。聖書の一節。愛をもって行動せよ。調べる。レオンとダナを除く。
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
すごいスピードでしたね。
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
じゃあここでダナをレオンさんが描いたってことだね、あの絵は。
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
この世界の車椅子はオートマタが操縦してくれるのよね。
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it. There's a cap blocking the view. There must be a way of removing it. Oh, the mechanism is blocking it. It won't budge. There must be a way of unblocking it somewhere else on the mechanism.
お金持ってる。
I have to put in a coin. Typical.
あれこれさ、ここは写真撮れないのね。
That's the fabled Silberspiegel. Wow, that pass is breathtaking.
悪魔の通り道っていうんだ。この何度何度っていうのなんか後でパズルになりそうだね。虫眼鏡してから。
I wonder what's inside that tent.
テント。全部見ましたよね。ここ見た。
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, because it was built like a mountain fortress.
I'll be going then.
わあ、からくり箱なんだ。
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
なんかロマンチックだよね、出会いが。あれ見る。これ操作して。わあ、見るとこいっぱいある。
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
小説。
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday. Take-up reel, like the ones used on old cinema projectors. This must be Yunta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
ジュンタの箱を開ける左側のパネルをセット、上部をセット、右側セット。
これこうなのかな。ここがさ、違う気がするんだよ。途中で止めらんないしね。でしょ。これも違う気がするんだよね。なんか違う気がするんだよね、これ。
ないんじゃないの？違うかな。なんか出た。 あっちも間違えてるんだ。1個開いた。なんかなる。番号？どっかに番号あった？だよ。微妙に細かいわ。
Amazing. Now it shows the view from the terrace.
Ah, 間違えた。72度。ここだと思うんだよね。63。やっぱ違うんだ。この山を表してるから、ここだと、108か ?108 か。このマーク好きだわ。また引っかかってる。固まった？もしかして固まった？あ、開いた。調べ。
A film developing company. They probably developed Yunta's films and sent them back once they were done. No doubt Yunta must have written this. Summer 1937.
ちょっと罰
The
が
year Dana worked here. Let's see. I filled my last diary last night. Ordered another one, but still waiting for supplies to be delivered to the refuge. Using an old envelope in the meantime. Today invited Dana for a chat after her shift.
順序があるんだね。手当たり次第ちょっと目につくところから見ていきたいんですけど。
I'd like to know what Leon sees in her. I've never seen him so smitten. Thanks for popping up, Dana. How did the shift go?
Fine, same as usual.
Just finishing up here, then I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
Wow, that looks futuristic. What is it?
Ah, that little baby is my viewer. That's why it goes in the coffer.
What does it do?
I use it to put together and edit the rushes.
The what?
Rushes. In other words, the strips of unedited footage. I've finished today's selection, so be a dear and put it in the coffer, would you?
I would if I knew how.
Oh, just turn the key in the lock.
何？タイムスワップ。2005年のケイトが見つけた文書の内容を通じて過去の出来事を追体験できます。過去のダナが手に入れた情報を使って物語を進めましょう。切り替えることができるんだ。金庫から鍵を手に入れる。ケイト・ウォーカーでこの鍵取った方がいいんじゃないの？
Looks like I'm out of options for now. I should check on what Dana did in 1937 while she was here. It might show me a way to open the coffer.
The key Yunta asked me to hide.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people, especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding place over there.
Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a handy hiding place. Who made it?
Oh, Herr Gustav. He knows only too well that some customers have their little secrets, you know.
Yunta's key should be safe in there.
じゃあここにしまおう。
Just need to finish preparing for the filming tomorrow, then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
分かんなくなっちゃう。いろんなのがある。あ、ボラルバーグ工場の文書。フォラルルベルグマニューファクチャリングバラディレネ1945年9月の3日グスタク・レナー様、8月3日にいただきましたあなたの手紙に関して、私たちフォラルルベルグマニュファクチャリングは凄惨な事件により障害を持つこととなったあなたの娘レニさんへのご支援を決定いたしました。私の両親とハンスもヨーロッパ大陸が苦しんでいたこの数年の間に彼女が示したリタの精神に敬意を示しています。私たちはレニさんが以前の最も優秀な従業員の娘であることにも二重に誇りを感じています。そのためフォラルルベルクマニファクチャリングはあなたの要求に好意的に応じることを決定しました。レニさんの障害に適した方法でどのように山全体をリフォームすべきかの計画書を同封いたしましたのでご確認ください。警具、アンナ・ポラルバーグ。ポラルバーグの方が言いやすいですよね。ポラルルベルグ。レニのメダル。1945年。レニ・レナー
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
レニのレジスタンスのメダル。ちょっと探せないじゃん。
Get away!
Yunta's coffer key.
Did you take this picture?
Of course.
And Herr Hurst? What's he doing with the Origin expedition?
Unfortunately, all scientific expeditions sponsored by the Brown Shadow come with a chaperone like him. There to make sure their funds are used as they see fit. In other words, that there is no divergence with regards to their ideology.
How did you get to film them training?
Oh, it was a commission. Lucky, really. Right place, right time kind of thing. Of course, I jumped at the chance because it meant I could film Leon in action at last.
オリンピック金メダルのこのイケメンのこの人を追っかけてんのね、この撮影するのに。
How did you and Leon get together? I mean, how did you...
We're just friends, if that's what you want to know.
Origin の写真。他の3人は
Herr Gustav's radio. Looks like he customized it, probably to compensate for the wave disturbance due to the mountains. That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind my asking, how do you manage to pay for it all?
Oh, that's easy, especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Ah, そこか。
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does. I love your photos.
Ah, well, they each represent an element of mountain wildlife and flora I've photographed recently. I use them as a sort of checklist.
A checklist, huh? Here are the film rolls Yunta asked me for. All these newspaper clippings mention the Brown Shadow. According to Father, their influence is growing among the population. Now that I've had the misfortune of meeting Herr Huss here, I understand his concern.
ああ、これあっちのだ。箱だ。見た見た。だって柱になんかついてるように見えたんだもん。文書に出ている過去のイベントを最後まで見届けました。でも調査は続けてください。2005年に進むためのすべての情報は引き続き使用できます。ここから先はあなた次第です。
Darn it. The end of Yunta's notes. Impossible to know what happened next. But maybe I can figure out how to open the cover from what I've read.
おお、いいんじゃないのかな。行っちゃおう。
According to Yunta's notes, there was a room on the other side. I can't reach it anymore, but Dana could.
ちょっとここでタイムして、私やり残してたことがあったんですよ。ダナの日記を読むのを忘れてたんですよ。ダナの日記、1937年5月の23日午前7時半。日記を書き始めるにあたって大事な出来事から書くことにするわ。ついこの日がやってきた。私は学院中の生徒の中から白鳥の歌、馬弦の聖歌を中央広場で演奏する名誉を授かった。昨日は眠れなかった。あまりにも緊張して、家を出る直前まであの美しい旋律を演奏できる気分に到底なれなかった。でも何とかしてみせる。私の運命はこれから、いや、正確には12時15分にピアノの旋律と一緒に未来へと続くことになるのだから。そしてそこにはいつものように大勢の人が集まっているはずだから。8時半。あまりにも緊張して胃が痛いほどだった。私はお母様が作ってくれるアンズのザッハトルテとチョコレートが大好きだったけど、今日は美味しいと感じない。両親は多分広場には来れない。今日は平日。店を留守にするわけにはいかない。しかも今日はまさに春日和だから。お客様も多いはずだ。でもこれでよかったと思う。もし私がミスでもしたら恥ずかしすぎて両親の顔も見られないはずだから。午前10時。最近島夫妻が店によく来るようになった。両親と会うたびに仕事の話ばかり。お父様はこのご時世にあまり売れない商売だとばかり話す。お父様とジマーさん、多分画家さんだったと思う。が、書斎で話している間、お母様とジマー夫人はいつも店番をする。午前11時。ベックマン学長先生が私を待ってるはず。さあ、ペンを置いて、通知書を持って、電車に乗り込むのよ。ここからが本番よだな。1937年6月1日。演奏会は夢のように成功したわ。安心した。これでパリ国立高等音楽学校に進学する自信が深まった。あと1年だけ馬弦音楽学院で頑張れば私の旅は始まる。そう、コンサートピアニストになるという私の旅が、私の夢が。女の子だね。なんとかしてシルバーシュピーゲルの山の避難小屋での夏季臨時食を手に入れたおかげで、学費を支払ってくれる両親の力になれそう。お父様のご友人であるアダム・ジマーさんが避難小屋の管理人のグスタフさんに連絡をしてくれたおかげで、私は採用通知を送ってもらえたの。これで旅が始まるわね。1937年6月21日、バーゲン。やった、楽器が終わった。春のコンサートに比べれば今年は余裕だったけどね。すごく神経をすり減らしていたから終わってよかった。休暇になるのは嬉しいけども、音楽アカデミーの新学期が始まるのが楽しみだわ。お父さんは自立しろって言うけど、だからシルバーシュピーゲルの山にあるグスタフさんの山小屋で夏の間バイトを始めるのよ。給料はそこまでだけど、きっと私の学生生活の助けになるわ。それに1日3食と宿泊施設と山盛りの新鮮な山の空気が手に入るのよ。お母様はずっと私の肺にどれだけ良い影響があるのか力説を止めないわ。お母様は私の病気を誇張しすぎだけど、親鳥のように私の羽の下に隠そうとするの。でも私はそれを秘密にしてるの。両親を心配させたくないし、今は別のことで手一杯だしね。何よりお金がないから稼がないとね。 確かなのは私の両親のお店は前みたいに景気が良くないわ。かつてパートナーだったジマーさんよりも多くお金を稼げていなくて、私が自分の学費を稼ぐために働かないといけないということを屈辱に思っているお父さんがかわいそうだし、それに私の両親と隣人へのブラウンシャドウによる迫害もあったし、ここ数週間でもっとひどくなってるみたい。両親があの恐ろしい政党の台頭の可能性について囁いているのをこっそり聞いたの。彼らの影響力がオステータルだけでなくヨーロッパ中、世界中で大きくなっているからもっと心配になるわ。政治には興味を持ったことはなかったけど、一つだけわかることは、これが誰にとってもいいニュースではないってこと。1937年7月7日。今は書くことがない。山小屋でやることが多すぎて疲れるけどとても楽しいわ。グスタフさんが優しくてとても安心した。彼の娘のレニはそうでないけど、でもきっとお互いを知る時間が必要なだけよ。じきにわかるわ。とにかく全身あるのみ。夏の新しいお客さんが来た。かなり小さなグループも。確か遠征のトレーニングに来た科学者たちだったかな。そして彼らはガイドと有名な撮影者まで連れてきてたわ。疲れて休むことはないわ。ダナの日記。注文のメモあって、この人ジュンターさん、有名な写真家さんなのね。これをね読むのをね忘れてたんですよ。操作に夢中になってて。